wasn't on the list, so
Linchpin is an organisation that's been set up by tenants. The board will be completely tenants, it will be completely tenant-led. It replaced what would have been an ordinary regional organisation. So here we were in the east of England, left high and dry. And this is when we realised what a godsend Andy Sage was. He suggested we go down the route of a community interest company. We investigated this, and one of Andy's colleagues, Graham Martin, put together a business plan for us, and things started to roll. And then we started talking to housing providers, and we got our founding sponsors. And so here we are today, launching a very new, innovative venture that will help tenants in the Eastern region.
In terms of Linchpin is really looking to provide services to generate an income to deliver on its social aims. And its social aims are really about ensuring that tenants have got access to good quality free advice that they can trust. It's looking to try and ensure that they've got a strong voice to help influence government policy. Also, what Linchpin's trying to do is to find ways of reaching out in new ways to engage with communities that haven't traditionally been easy to engage with. And it's also about, I guess, ensuring that organisations come together and are willing to share good practice, so that rather than waiting to be asked, that they are through Linchpin ensuring that they want to share good practice within the region, so that people can learn from them and hopefully are willing to reciprocate.
When we start to expect more from tenants in terms of scrutiny as well now, it's going to be a challenge that we're going to have to face together. Again though, for landlords in particular, having a number of skilled up tenants scrutinising your performance at the coalface, so to speak, will in time be a real driver for improvements across the sector.
Linchpin, yes. What an organisation, isn't it? I think what we've got is an opportunity now to have a regional organisation that's really about tenants. I think officers talk to each other all the time, but tenants don't often get that opportunity outside of their own little areas. Linchpin can be that connector, that linchpin in the whole region.
In the eastern region, we've been very, very poorly served so far as representation at government level, regional level, local level. It's something that's really been missing. And people here today will tell you that they feel isolated or bypassed.
We saw the need that in the east of England, nobody listened, nobody came, they just used it somewhere to drive past. And that's what happens in government. They never listen to anybody in the east.
And we found, didn't we, that we're supposed to have a representative.
Yeah, and he never saw
on
it.
the national agenda, or council, whatever you want to call it. So we asked, oh, you've got one. Well, who is it? Oh, we don't know.
A lot of the regional funding that has been slopping around in previous years never seemed to come across the Humber Bridge.
There's a lot of people here talking about Linchpin, asking questions. It's just what we want, to put the word out there. Just everybody ask questions, get in touch with us, get joined up. It's a voice for East Anglia, which we don't have. Every housing association have a resident inclusion department. Where do you go from there if you need extra advice, extra training? We can provide that.
We were one of the first of the founder sponsors of the Linchpin project, and we were very keen to support it. The tenant involvement has always been important to us, and I think that fact is that sort of the value of that now is well established in the housing world, so there's no difficulty in making that argument. But with the changing regulatory framework that we're now, the world that we're now entering into, it's absolutely critical that tenants are supported effectively to perform the new roles that are being asked of them by the government, essentially. Part of that can be done through the usual tenant engagement support that we offer as a landlord, but we thought it was important to invest in and support an independent tenant body so that there's a network of tenants that can support each other, access free and cheap training, share good practice and so on. So having a body such as Linchpin is going to be absolutely critical to improving the capacity of tenants to meet the demands that are going to be placed on them by the regulatory requirements.
If you've got a problem with like your local council or your local group and you can't get the answer, I think someone like Linchpin can come in and maybe act as a go-between or a liaise between the two. So, yeah.
I think it's gone really well actually, and I was really surprised how many people had come all this way, because we're from all over the region, and really excellent displays from everybody, and I know my residents have really enjoyed coming along and meeting people, so it's gone very well.
I think the day went very well, apart from the networking, which is excellent. I do like meeting new people, listening to their ideas, but the information that even our chairman Phil gave, a lot of it shocked me because I hadn't realised the impact it was going to have.
Today's event has been really good, a lot of information, met a lot of really nice people and some great organisations are involved.
Brilliant day, really delighted that it's come on, and I think at this point in time it's probably come absolutely right. As Anne says, you get things roll on, we've seen it, and I think today was absolutely superb.
It's given me a better understanding of what Linchpin is about, and I want to follow it through. Yeah,
it's good after all this time to have it confirmed. You know that we are on the right track.
The sky's the limit, really. You know, where do we stop? We can encourage everything from employing people. Well, we will be technically by the trainers, integrating youngsters so that it's not just the elderly or people like myself. We need younger people coming through with the same ambitions, the same needs to feed it on and on and on.
Keep up the good work. You're doing excellent.
The word is chuffed, actually. Yeah, quite chuffed that it's gone so well.
I think what's been really exciting about tonight is that people arrived talking, they listened, asked questions, and left talking. And I think that's a real credit to the event. And it's been something that has been well organised. It's nice it's being documented, and it means that we've got a good platform, I think, now to go away and provide services to generate the income to do the social aims that I've just been talking about.